I kind of like pulling him back, though. That seemed to be working pretty well.
All according to plan.
I am your shield. Let us strike as one.
Repent!
Not really sure what my dudes are doing, but that's okay. Why is he not getting healed? I don't... What is going on here? Do I have to be like... I can't... Is it line of sight? Is that what it is? Need to be in the same room. Oh, so I need to pull him back further. Okay, I need to pull him back to like here. I don't think they're going to make it out, but we're going to try. Hey, all right. That was unexpectedly working. Why is he always running back with no one else? Like, can't you just chill with everyone else, dude? It's always just him. Cute. Stop it.
You forced my hand.
Do not falter. Onward. Stay behind me. I can't keep this up much longer.
Oh, damn, you're almost dead.
I'll try to make this swift.
I require healing.
Boop. Nice. I can't believe there's like 2 more. Okay, everyone come back. Dude! Okay.
Let us strike as one. Do not falter.
A clever ploy.
There's 4 in there? Oh my god. Okay, you guys stay back. You guys stay right there. You just sit there and keep dazzling me.
Ha! Primitives.
No, Octavia, you son of a gun. Do not get anywhere. God! Yeah! Okay, no. Everyone back here. You on him. You 2 on him. Okay, now everyone.
Will they ever learn?
I'm gonna have to rest before the final fight. I was gonna try to not do that, but I'm gonna, yeah, this is
I can't keep this up much longer.
This is absolute.
So it's come to this.
God, this fight is such a pain. Having a micro so much.
I require healing.
Okay.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah. This was
Stay
in range.
behind
Go
me.
for it.
A fine use of my talent.
Okay, this guy's not even a half life yet.
is won!
In due time.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was tough, dude. That was really tough. That was really tough. And what's even cooler about that fight is I was not able to do that fight on my last character. I had to cheese that fight on my last character after trying it for like 30 minutes. We ended up having one character left, and I just ran him around in this area, kiting the elementals, waiting for crits, because that's the only way I could hit them. So yeah, that, oh man, this is night and day different from when I played this game the first time. I know they were only worth 240 XP apiece. I know, it's crazy.
As it should be.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And they don't drop loot either. The worst. It's a personal nightmare. Okay. Just making sure every corner of the room is searched.
In due time.
We definitely don't want to miss any hidden perception checks this far in. Okay, so most likely I am going to have to rest, but we are going to try just going forward. The pool smells strongly of sulfur. Oh, good. Fear aura. Oh, great. In the dim light, unable to disperse deep shadows in the corners of the dark hall, you see a tall, angular figure. It is a giant with parchment-thin skin, clad in ancient robes. Yet he pays you no notice. He is studying a glowing vessel cradled in his hands.
He is here, Master. He came, O great Vordakai.
Chat, please keep everything out of chat for the next, 5 minutes. And for the record, I'm not taking it off. We're good. We're good. The giant turns to you, and your attention is immediately drawn to a single eye in the center of its dried, dead face, or rather, an iridescent ball of dark shades, shimmering within the Cyclops' empty eye socket like abyssal fire. In the center of the sphere is a spark of ominous red that seems to cut into you.
An interruption? So, what disturbs my meditations? I was pondering what to do with this pathetic creature, Magar Varn. This fool dared to claim the lands that belong to me. Can you see his soul? This emptiness of this vessel is all he rules now. The same fate awaits you. I kept Magar's body because I thought he might prove a servant. But no, your corpse kneeling before me will be of more use.
I come to cleanse your evil from these lands.
The real evil comes from lesser races such as yours. Corpse flies that feed on my ancestral lands. I've already begun purging the empire of your kind, and you will watch as I extinguish each one by one.
Victory!
Consider
Get the Raven! For some reason, I think fear's not going to work well against him. I mean, who knows, but,
Do not falter!
Everyone wave bye to Octavia! Wait, what? Did that not work? I see the heal. Oh, I'm gonna reload it. That was... Oh, she was minus 63. That's not enough. Oh, so she didn't die. She died. She, like, died, then got deaded, then someone put a hole in her head. Okay. Okay. Wow. Ugh, my lord. Okay.
All according to plan.
All right, let's get a little bit more buff this time. I do like how it went primarily. Now, would Death Ward protect against that?
But they just ruined the hair.
I mean, that was a death spell, right? So, Death Ward would work against it? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's try to get some Death Ward on our squishies, at least.
Have any brilliant ideas?
I won't let you
Share
down.
your troubles.
On you. And you. So Jubilost and Co are going to be open, but you know, whatever.
I'm thinking.
I don't really like either of them anyway. Okay, let's do this
You can count on me.
and this.
I know what to do.
And this.
Here.
Great.
Quiet. Ready to stab.
Give the order.
Let's heal up with Tristian a little bit, real quick. Okay, you are not going to be doing this. I want you to run in. Okay. Let's see if this goes any better.
In due time.
He is here.
I'm lawful good.
Victory.
Do it live. All right, we're going to get this guy down
Let
first.
us
I don't know
fight
why,
as
but I
one.
want to kill him first, I think. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast this early. Oh, there goes Octavia. So she's at minus 63 again. Wow, so that didn't do anything. Yeah, girl, you back in business. All right, chain lightning this fool.
Enough, Mordecai. Come face your death. I'm the one who will sentence you. From a relic of a crumbled empire, a relic I steal. Curse you, Mordecai. Blinded by your faded power, I take your sight. Curse you, Mordecai. Thriving in your blind arrogance, I claim your eye. I must take it. Forgive me.
Tristian's silhouette holding the Oculus of Abaddon is a stunning contrast, a terrible darkness against the shining portal. The cleric doesn't meet your gaze. His eyes are focused on the gateway. He speaks faintly, as if lost in light. Don't, Tristian! As you said, evil can tempt anyone. You're stronger than it. Fight it!
I cannot. It is not my will, but I am bound by a force greater than my own, and I must bring them the Oculus. But I can destroy it. The one who can't see evil will smite an entity that tempts others. The messenger of good, deprived of sunlight, gains the power to dispel the darkness. Gah! Dawnflower! Healing light! Merciful Sarenrae, your servant and champion calls for you. Grant me the power to remove the last obstacle on the path of salvation. Grant me the courage to spare the world from the abomination that threatens it.
A light blazes through the tomb, and Tristian's hands... Whoa! A light blazes through the tomb and Tristian's hand become aflame with sunlight. He covers his eyes with his palms and utters a blood-curdling scream. Without taking his hands from his face, Tristian slams his heel downwards, shattering the oculus of Abaddon beneath his weight.
I can't see. Oh, Sarenrae, the price of faith is high. I shall never see your sacred light again. The end of this nightmare. I'll accept punishment, any punishment, just to have it end. Only one last shackle remains, and this is done.
Tristian turns and vanishes into the portal.
My sight! My eye! My gift from the depth of Abaddon! It's gone! Stolen! Thieves! Maggots! Wretched, pathetic creatures! I'll slay you! I'll slay you all!
This should
How
do it.
awesome is that? How freaking awesome is what just happened? When that happened the first time in my playthrough, it completely blew my mind. Like oh man. That right there is one of the reasons I absolutely love this game, is what you just saw. Alright, we're not done yet though.
Serve your master one last time.
Once stately, the ancient Cyclops shudders and moans. Foul black liquid runs down the cavities in his face and soak in his tattered clothing. The magical glowing vessel with Magar's soul strikes the stone floor with a hollow tolling sound and rolls right to your feet.
After all I've done, after all I've achieved, after all the trials, still I fell, and to what? To a pathetic thing like you.
Also, love how he no longer has an eye in his picture. Nice.
Worthless creature, proud in your ignorance. Do you even realize what you've done? You've doomed Vordakai to oblivion and all the power and secrets of the greatest empire ever known.
Didn't you know, mighty Vordakai, that you should not open up your soul to everybody? The curse that Tristian put upon you struck your very essence, arrogance and lust for power.
You dare pronounce judgment?
Oh, that gave us a
on me?
curse?
Oh, there is truth in your words. Curses strike harder if you empower them with the piece of the essence of the one being cursed. And I put my very self in my name. The name of a ruler and a vanquisher. The name I was cursed with. I was blind back then. More blind than I am now. And I lost the greatest gift I ever received from my patrons, the demons. Will I have to pay for such negligence?
Which empire are you talking about?
About the one that flourished in this world long before you came. About the one that in its greatness outshined everything ever created by mortals since the beginning of time. About the Empire, whose last remaining son, Great Vordakai, was destined to restore. We brought an era of enlightenment and prosperity to this primitive world. We created masterpieces, ones your kind cannot even fathom. I was the one who shaped this thriving empire, and the one who was going to release it from the prison of time. But then you came and shattered any hope of reviving the greatest civilization of this world.
Yo, my bad. That's on me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Serves it right.
Yeah.
He's kind of right. No, of course, I'm glad we've stopped His Bony Majesty's plans, but just imagine what an invaluable source of historical knowledge we're about to destroy. Perhaps we can somehow secure and contain him for science. For example, in one of these magical jars.
For science!
Are you kidding me? Good grief, we'd be better off putting you in a jar and making sure to leave it here.
Your empire would have been built on the blood of countless innocents. That I cannot allow.
What is the blood of mortals in comparison to the greatness of the empire that rises above it? You will never see it.
What is the blood of mortals in comparison to the greatest of the empires that rises above it? Well, apparently it can crush yo ass. So what's that make you? Tristian took your eye?
You don't even realize what your
Psychic.
sidekick stole. The Oculus of Abaddon is not some eye. It's a dark creation having tremendous power, given to me by the mercy of a horseman of the apocalypse. The Oculus is capable of seeing the unseen, revealing the future to its holder, and dominating over mere mortals. Your pathetic settlement was so close to sharing the fate of Varnhold.
Tell me now, what have you done to the people of Varnhold?
Vermin who came to my lands, who raked the land with their plows, pierced it with stakes to build their miserable shacks, desecrated the sacred tombs. First, they tore my lands from me, then broke into my sanctum and stole what was mine. I was enraged when I awakened, but the Oculus of Abaddon gave me the answers I needed. It calmed me, focused me. It was powerful enough to seize control over all who lived in that wretched settlement. They came to me, one by one, to be slaughtered. I fed upon their minds to make sense of this renewed world. The thoughts they held were enough for me to conclude the world is ready for my return. The world needs my return.
Brood.
You look at me as if I committed some blasphemy. Hardly. They defiled my lands, so I defiled them in turn. Although I didn't want to limit my revenge, their souls await fate inside the same jars as does the soul of their arrogant leader.
Shatter the soul jar and set Magar Varn free. Your time is at an end, Vortikai. Farewell. Freed from the prison, a soul flies up in a flash of light and rushes towards the lifeless body of Magar Varn. In the light of the released soul, Vortikai collapses on the floor and falls still. As you watch, cracks begin to worm through his dried body and his bones begin to crumble. Powerful enchantments that held his life within its shell lose their battle with time. In moments, Vortikai is dust. Oh, it's Fear Aura. I was like, what is that, man? Ooh. Oh, look at all that. Ooh,
That is not far.
What's up, Magar? Where am I? How did I get here? Wait, is that really it? Magar Varn is in a state of shock. It looks like he needs some time to come to his senses. Okay, that's understandable. I can see it. I can see it. Oh, thanks, chat. Missed that earlier. Thanks, dudes. Is there anything else we need to do here? Did I at any point say, okay, we're going to come back to this later? I think we did everything. I'm 90% sure we did everything. The top left corner. No, we did the top left corner. We did. We went back here. That's where the golems were. We went back and got the golems. Yep. Oh, wait. Chad is saying there's something in the top left corner of this room? Wait. Time out. This room? No, I don't think so, dudes. It is this room. Yeah, we gotta get the rest of the villagers, for sure. Oh, is there something over here? Yeah, it looks like there's something over here. Oh. Oh, there's also a door in the bottom right that we haven't figured out how to open yet. Oh, here's all the jars. The numerous transparent jars radiate warmth, and each emits a slight vibration. A glimmer of light beats against the glass within every vessel. An imprisoned soul of a living creature. These transparent skin vessels are tightly sealed with some substance looks like black wax. Arcane symbols are etched on each seal. Whoa. Our search for answers to the mystery of Varnhold was coming to an end. After learning of the horrible fate that befell the poor citizens of Varnhold, we headed to the final destination of our trip, a dark chamber hidden behind Mordecai's throne room. As soon as we crossed the threshold, we froze, breathless. The dark halls before us filled with gleaming transparent jars to free the souls. Upon breaking the first jar, a bright flash of light heralded the imprisoned... Oh, 1 second. Dropping some frames. Time out. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, though. So I'm hoping that it's just a little tiny drop. Still dropping frames though, so we're gonna give it a second. Are we back? We good? It looks like we are mostly back, but I'm gonna wait until I see people. I'm gonna give people a chance to refresh and stuff. We are back. Okay, good deal. Woo! All right, here we go. The bright spark flew in an arc over our heads and settled on the floor, and then, well, even my talent as a writer can't do justice to what we saw then. The freed soul was resurrected. In a heartbeat on the spot where the spark fell, a man clad in a dusty peasant clothes appeared, an expression of utter shock on his face. The poor man was terrified. He was terrified. And when he came to his senses after that nightmare, only to find himself in the middle of an ancient tomb. It took no effort at all to free the others. With each new crash of a shattered glass, new people appeared around us. Guards, fishermen, mothers, their children, farmers, drunkards, grumpy grannies, groaning gossipers. Long story short, all the people who had been abducted by the Oculus of Abaddon had returned. Oh, if only shattering kitchenware always brought such joy and goodness. Alternating between lamenting, crying, and yelling for joy, the crowd headed for the tomb's exit. We followed after them, finishing yet another chapter of our heroic chronicle. Awesome. Oh, and there's this door. That's the way out. Fantastic. Chat, is there anything else we want in this room? I don't think there's not like a container or something in here, right? I hope not. I would assume there isn't, because that'd be super rude of the game if there was. Okay, chat's saying no. Okay, good.
I'm listening.
All right, boys. Let's get out of here now. Here's Magar Barn. Your grace, gods be praised, you're our savior. You rescued us. And not just me, but my people as well. Whatever I can do to show you my gratitude, Too bad Cephal didn't live to see this moment, and Gunderson, he wasn't a bad sort, just impulsive. Well, mourn them. Mourn all who have lost their lives because of Mordecai. And then, your grace, by the debt of blood, Varnhold and I now serve you. The cowards from the north didn't lift a finger to help me but when I was in need, so I offer my sword to the one who will. I'll head to your castle and wait for you there. A deputy will rule in Varnhold. I'll appoint someone trustworthy. Don't worry about that. We just got a castle. Yeah.